Hey guys, today we're going to be making a recipe. It is Oreo Cheesecake bars. This is a recipe sent to us by Mommy Loves Kenna. It was a Pinterest recipe and she asked us if we could try it out. So we said, yeah, it looks pretty good. We like Oreos and cheesecake, so we thought we'd try it out. As you can hear, my oven is preheated to 325, right on time. So what you need is, basically a whole package of Oreo cookies, just the regular size package. It's a total of 36 Oreos, and there's 36 Oreos, supposed to be 36 Oreos in there. You need 1 stick of butter, it's melted, and then that's for the crust. And then for the filling, you've got 2 8-ounce packages of Philadelphia cream cheese, or just whatever cream cheese you want. 1 cup of sugar, which I'll get out of the sugar thing. I need 3 eggs, which I didn't get out yet, but I will. 3 eggs. 1/4 cup of sour cream. 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And then you need the remaining Oreo cookies. So the crust is going to be 24 Oreos, and the filling is going to be 12. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to get my food processor out. I could, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to use a bag. Oh, and you need an 8-ounce pan lined with either aluminum, an 8x8. What did I say?
8 ounce.
8 ounce, an 8-ounce pan. An 8x8, like a brownie pan is what we always call it. Pan lined with either aluminum foil or parchment paper. So what you do is you need 24 Oreos. You can also, if you wanted to, you could buy the Oreo crumbs. If you wanted to buy Oreo crumbs, you could do it that way too. So like I said, I'm not going to get my food processor out. What I'm going to do is just, you can do it like that, or you can get your rolling pin and just take your frustration out on the cookies. You know, I live with Tammy. I got lots of frustration. Just kidding. The food processor is nice, but it just makes a pretty good sized mess for something this easy. So this is just as easy to do. Okay, I got them pretty much demolished, as good as they're going to be demolished. Save your bag, because the other 12 cookies also have to be, it says chopped, but I think if you just crush them not as finely as these, I think it would be fine. Just kind of lightly crush them, and I think it'll be okay. The only bad thing about crushing Oreos in a plastic bag is the parts that have the white filling tend to stick to the side, but I don't think I lost too much. It's pretty good. So I'm going to crush the other 12 in that. And that looks pretty much like what you'd buy at the store if you buy the box. So I'm going to take this stick of butter. I'm literally just going to pour it in there. And I'm going to mix it up, and it should be kind of moist like a mud. But it won't be runny. It'll be soft, but it won't be like really wet. Because if it's too dry, it won't stick together. And if it's too moist, it won't dry out and it won't stick together. So make sure you get it all. It's like a mud pie I used to play with as a kid. Nah, I lie. I never really played mud pies as a kid. Did you ever play mud pies?
No.
I never did either. I don't know what they always say kids like to play mud pies. I never played with mud pies. Okay, so what I'm going to do is pour it right on my paper. And just press it in the bottom. All the way to the edges. And I may have to end up doing with just my finger or something too. Parchment paper is kind of not the best thing to, because it doesn't stick to it at all. So it tends to just want to slide around on it. Alright, now this is going to go in our 325-degree oven for 10 minutes. I guess to dry it out some. So I'm gonna make sure it's really close to the edges, put it in the oven, and then I'm gonna get ready and I'll show you how to do the filling while this is in the oven. Okay, crust is in the oven, got it all flattened out. Next thing I'm gonna do is work on the filling. So I've got my stand mixer here. I'm gonna add my, you put your cream cheese, vanilla, and sugar all in the bowl and whip it up until it's creamy. So there's the cream cheese. 1 full cup of sugar. Okay. And that cream cheese has been sitting for about an hour, sitting out, so it's pretty soft. And then I'll go ahead and pour my vanilla in there while it's mixing up. Looks like ice cream. Okay, I just scraped it down once. So now I'm gonna add 1 egg at a time, but when you put your egg in, make sure you put the egg in and then you let it fully mix before you add your other egg. Alright, so I just scraped it down is all I did. And now I'm going to add my sour cream, and it said make sure it's incorporated well. Okay, here's the crust out of the oven. It's been in 10 minutes, and it still looks a little soft, but it's okay. I guess it just browns it, dries it out a little bit. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my bowl off, and I'm gonna fold in these Oreos. And it didn't say anything about letting the crust cool off or anything like that. So I'm just gonna take it literally and pour it right on there. So Tammy mixed these up. She didn't crush them really finely. They're kind of big hunks, which looks really, really good. And you don't want to like really stir them. You just want to kind of fold them in. Okay, and then I'm going to get this in that crust, and it bakes. Once I get it in here, I'm going to come over on this side. I'm right-handed, so I can't scrape with my left hand. Once it gets in the pan, I'll make sure it's flat, and then it goes in the oven for 30 to 45 minutes. It says to where the middle is just set. So I'll probably start checking it at 30 minutes and then go from there. What I usually do is just shake the pan. And if the pan is really, really runny like water, then it's not near being set. If it's kind of thick but still jiggly a little bit, then that's about ready. Okay, now I'm gonna stick this in the oven, and like I said, I'll start checking it at 30 minutes. It's been 45 minutes, and every time I checked on it, it was still a little jiggly in the middle. So, and it's still gonna be a little jiggly in the middle. See how it jiggles a little bit? But that's normal for it to do that. So it has to sit here for 2 hours before you do anything with it. It's gonna have a dent in it, but that's okay. But anyway, after 2 hours of cooling off, then it's pretty much just ready to pull out and cut. So we'll be back when it cools off. Okay, it's been 2 hours, so I'm literally just I'm gonna try to pick this up and move it over. And it is a little soft, but it's not too bad. It smells like a cheesecake. So I'm just gonna cut, what do you think about that one? Mm-hmm. Now I did not see the Pinterest picture, so I don't know if this is what it's supposed to look like or not. Did you actually see the pictures?
Yes. I thought they were whiter, but I could be wrong. That looks good. Yeah, now that I see the inside, that's
what I'm saying. I wonder if just the baking got a little darker.
That's exactly how it looked on the inside.
There's a really good view right there.
That's how it looked on Pinterest.
Well, I'm going to get these out. Me and Tammy are going to go try a bite. I'll probably just put that on the plate and we can try that one.
So now we're going to try this. Now, Ashley makes an Oreo cheesecake, and we put the video of her making it on YouTube. She said that it has the same ingredients, and she feels like it's the same thing, except these are in bar form. Hers are in a round cheesecake.
Yeah.
That's delicious. The difference, of course, is usually her cheesecakes, she has to leave those in the refrigerator overnight.
Now, I was going to say, this would probably be better cold.
Yeah, we've just left it out for
It's
2
kind of
hours.
like, it's kind of room temperature.
Right.
But I think it'd be better cold. And it's not as sweet as I was expecting. It's good. But I was expecting sweeter. But it's not very, I mean, it's good. It's cheesecake, but it's not a super sweet kind of cheesecake.
I love it. I think it's delicious. I love the texture.
It was easy to make.
I love the layer of Oreos on the bottom. And this is actually something you could take in one day and make it in one day and take it somewhere. Whereas when she makes her cheesecakes, you have to, like I said, you have to leave them overnight. And actually her cheesecakes, we have found that if you leave them in the refrigerator even another day, they're even better. It's like that flavor somehow sinks in. So I bet these are going to be really good once we store them in the refrigerator overnight and we try them tomorrow. I bet they're going to be even better. So
they're really good, and they're easy to make. Like I said, you just really throw all the stuff together. The crust, you didn't have to take Oreos and crush them up like I said during the recipe. You could have just easily bought the crumbled Oreos and made the crust out of those.
Right.
And just crushed some Oreos up for the inside.
Right.
You probably could have benefited from more Oreos inside.
Oh, you think?
Maybe that would make it sweeter. I don't know. There's something in there that's not quite sweet, but it's good. It's just not sweet.
Right. No, it's not overly sweet. So, but I love the recommendation. Mommy Loves Kenna. Again, thank you very, very much. And if you enjoyed the video, please like it, hit the thumbs up button, and please subscribe if you're not subscribed. And thanks for watching.